Hi, how are you doing today? So I have an information for you, a very good one. So are you interested in doing your master's degree from a UK university and you do not have money to sponsor that? For example, you are working currently in your home country, anywhere from the developing countries, and you want something that will fit in your schedule, right? Now there is an offer for you. It's an online course offered by the Commonwealth Distant Learning Scholarship. So you will be sponsored fully. Aren't you interested in that? And you're a working professional, you better follow me so you can learn more, because I have all the food gist for you. And even if you have done your first master, I know someone that have done masters, done a PhD, and applied for this very distant learning and got it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Chinaza here again. It's been a while, like a very long while. I can't even remember the last time I did video. Oh, I think it's that very time I had a Erasmus Mundus interview video with my fellow alumni. So anyway, today I really welcome you to my channel, and I have a very good news for you, believe me. So what I have for you is that there is this scholarship, the Commonwealth Distant Learning Scholarship. It's currently ongoing, and I just want you to know about it. Let's say you are someone who is currently working in your home country, and maybe you're working full-time and you want to do your master's, but maybe you have even done your master's previously, but you still want to have another master's in an area that you are interested in, and you're a working professional, you are interested in something, then this very scholarship is for you, because you will be at the comfort of your home country studying a course that you are interested in from the UK. So the Commonwealth Distant Learning Master's Scholarship funds you to study abroad, to study a UK-based master's from your home country. They cover your tuition and they cover any study grant. And this very scholarship, it's a part-time master. So you have it within 3 years. So I believe that this very scholarship should be interesting for anybody who is currently working. I really advise people, you've been trying to maybe apply for all these other scholarships to travel abroad. Of course, yes, in this one you will not have the opportunity to travel, but you may have the opportunity to even go for your graduation. So, but here you are trying to do your job and also get a master's degree. So this is a very good opportunity for you, and I hope you grab it. So I will also be explaining on the website how you can go through the Commonwealth Distant Learning Scholarship website, so that you can see the information you really need before you start making your application. And I also have another video where you can see the step-by-step guide on how to fill the form. So that's all these things. I know the time it's coming, the deadline is coming soon. The deadline is currently the 20th of May 2025, so a few days from now. So that's why I'm releasing this video. I would have done this since, I'm so sorry, but I didn't have time all this while. April was a very, very busy month for me, and I had to survive first before I give you any information I have. And this one is just like I'm just volunteering to give you information. That's it. So anyway, if you have any question, you can also drop it on the comment section. Something I haven't said is that if you are first time on my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Also like the videos. I have other scholarship videos on my channel that you can watch out for and that you can learn from, and also make your applications for the next academic year. So stay tuned, okay? So let's go back to the Commonwealth Distant Learning. This is not Commonwealth Shared Scholarship. We'll still talk about that when it comes up. But this is Commonwealth Distant Learning Scholarship. All you have to do is, if you're interested in studying from your home country, please go through the eligibility of this course. I'll put you through, and that's the next thing you'll be seeing in this video. Okay, let's do that. I hope you stay tuned and enjoy the video. Subscribe, like, and share as well with any friend you know who may want to do their masters. Remember, I said even if you have done your first master, I know someone that have done masters, done a PhD, and applied for this very distant learning and got it. Like, I am telling you the truth. So anybody can get this. I know a friend who was a nurse. He applied and got this very scholarship. So all you have to do is to apply. So let's help you get to that point, okay? The help I can give you now is to provide you with the information. All right, you will do the whole work by yourself, but if you have any question at all, you can ask on the comment section. All right, let's get started on how to do that. So I'm going to show you how you can search for the Commonwealth Distant Learning Scholarship, Master Scholarship. And just like I said, first thing you have to do is to go on Google and type Commonwealth Distant Learning Scholarship. Okay, don't mind that distance, you just choose one, and you can see here it brought out different links. So now I will just choose this first one, Commonwealth Distant Learning Scholarship, and it takes me to this very website. No, so I will have to choose this very one. Like yeah, you can just choose any one, but let it direct you to the Master Scholarship, okay? So here you can see the one I chose, and also the website it took me to, the page it took me to. Well, if this is your first time knowing about Commonwealth or hearing about Commonwealth, you may want to look at this read about Commonwealth, know about them, how their other scholarships. So Commonwealth has Commonwealth Master Scholarship. They also have Commonwealth Shared Scholarship. They also have Commonwealth Doctoral Scholarship or something. I know someone that also have done Commonwealth PhD. Also then this is Commonwealth Distant Learning Master Scholarship. So try to get to know most of all other scholarships, especially if you're interested in most of them. So here you can see this. Some people sometimes do not know how to navigate this very website, but here I am. I'm just going to explain this to you so that you can understand. I would really advise that if you want to open up such websites as this, please use a tablet or use your laptop. Even if you will use your phone, I would advise that you put your phone in landscape so that you can view a lot of things. And while doing so, please click every link that is relevant on this page, because it leads you to another thing. Going through this very website is very key to your application journey, okay, when you're applying for this very Commonwealth scholarship. So this Commonwealth Distant Learning Scholarship, just like I said, it's one of the 3 master's program offered by the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission. And have I said that before? No, I didn't say that. So the scholarship generally funds your what's it called? It funds your tuition fee. Like I said, it funds your tuition fee and any study grant at all. Then you have to, like, they will have to, you let them know, and then they will pay for that or something like that. But they will pay for your school fees. So that basically means that you'll be studying abroad from the comfort of your home, but then your tuition is being paid, so you are not paying for the school fees, okay? And here you have all the different information. They said intended beneficiaries. Commonwealth Distant Learning Scholarship are for candidates from eligible low and middle income Commonwealth countries. Then you find out whether you are among these low and middle, whether you come from these low and middle income Commonwealth countries, to undertake part-time taught master's study with the UK university while remaining in their home countries. So you will remain in your home country while studying. So somebody should not come and ask me, okay, is this part-time? Am I going to travel abroad? When you read this very website that I'm showing you, you will find out all that information, okay? So you can already see it here. It's a part-time and you are studying from overseas and not from UK. You are studying from your home country. Now, these scholarships are offered under 6 very themes. You can open this theme if you want, because you really also want to understand what are the themes. Sorry, I want to go back. I want to open this in another tab. So here are the themes that Commonwealth offer their scholarships under. Please make sure you understand the aspects, different aspects of these very 6 themes, sorry. So right from time when I was applying for Commonwealth Shared, right from 2017, 2018, these very themes have always been there. So you choose courses based on what you're interested in. And each of the themes have the courses or the universities that they offer under them. So you can read about the science and technology for development to have an idea what Commonwealth really wants, because these are the things that will help you when writing when writing any of the essays that Commonwealth will ask of you. So here you can see already strengthening health system and capacity. You can read about it. Okay, let's read about science and technology. So you can see all the things they've written about science and technology and the kind of thing they are interested in. So just read this, read that, anyone you are interested in, climate. So finding courses will be under these very themes, okay? Now you go back to the website. Remember, this is the base site that you should be on, okay? Now, how to apply? This is the first thing, the second thing you should, or the third thing, or just like chronologically how I'm looking at it. I'm just here to explain it for you because a lot of people have asked me a lot of questions. I really need to make this video to put it out there so that you can be guided, okay? I will not be able to explain like in depth, but all I'm trying to give is an overview. So if you have any question, drop it on my chat box and on the comment section, and then I will answer anytime as soon as possible. So how to apply? Application for Commonwealth Distance Learning Scholarship for 2025-2026 academic year are now open. They're currently open. Hooray! So the deadline for submitting an application is 16th GM by 6 o'clock. Well, did I say 6 o'clock? Oh my goodness. 16 GMT on Tuesday 20th May, so you do not even have enough time to do so. So I'm sorry that this video is coming late, but I didn't have time all the while. I've been so busy. Okay, so the scholarship for study beginning in September / October 2025. So you are beginning this year already. So it's a very important thing to know, and once you get it, you are starting this year. And is it not exciting? So they said application to the CS must be submitted and must be made on this very portal. You click it and see what it looks like. So later I will take you step by step on how to fill this form, but I do not have that. I'm not going to say it in this do it in this video. So let's go back. So you can see where you should apply for the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship. So you have to apply for the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship differently, and also apply for the course to the university you are interested in. Okay, so there are 2 different applications you will make. Bear that in mind. The CSE is unable to accept any application or documentation not submitted via this online portal. So even if you submit to the school and get admission, you still have to submit your distance learning scholarship. That's the Commonwealth Scholarship, because they are now the one that will fund whatever you have applied for, the admission you have applied for, if you get the admission. So applicants must apply and secure. You can imagine this so that saves us from a lot of talk. Applicants must apply and secure admissions to study an approved master's course at a participating UK university, in addition to applying for a Commonwealth Distance Learning Scholarship via the CS online application system. So everything I just want to say, it's just explained here. You have to apply for the course and also apply for this distance learning scholarship, and that is via where the CSC online application system, which is this one that I already opened here. Are you following? Great. Okay, so now Somebody asked me, oh, where can I find a course? Should I go to any university and look for distance learning courses? And I said, no, you have to find it on the CSC website. Now here is it. It says, view full list of approved courses and participating UK universities. Now let's click open. And then it leads me, it opens up the different universities, the different courses. And each of them are under 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 themes of the CSC. Okay, so there is access, inclusion, and opportunities. These are the universities, these are the courses. Then the next one is promoting innovation and entrepreneurship. These are the universities, also the courses. The same thing goes with the science and technology for development, strengthening global peace and security and governance, strengthening health system and capacity, and then strengthening resilience and responses to crisis. So you can now choose. Let's take, for example, you want to apply for this course, because I know someone who encountered the issue trying to know which course to apply for because she didn't find this very courses on website. So I try to explain, go back to the website, go to the read through the how to apply. You will see a hyperlink on any view courses, approved courses, or whatever. Click on it, and then it will take you to the page where the courses and the universities are, so you can just apply directly. Anyway, so now let's say I looked at all the courses and I'm interested in MSc epidemiology. Then I click it, and it takes me to the University of Edinburgh website already. I don't want to save anything. Oh, wow, these people. So anyway, so you can see it took me directly to the website. Funding opportunities, that's epidemiology, online learning, MSc. Program description, make sure you read the program description. I always talk about that. And then online learning, learn what you will learn. These are all the things that you need to know about it. Look at the structure of the course. You see award. This is the one you're applying to. Part-time, 3 years, epidemiology, MSc, program structure. You can click this to learn more. Okay, so now it took us directly to the course website on the university page. So all you have to do is to do what? To apply. You can also see other scholarship, online learning scholarships. There are all other scholarships that you can apply to for this very course. So in case you, after applying for Commonwealth Distant Learning, you can also still come back and apply for Edinburgh Global Online for this very course, just in case you didn't get the Commonwealth Distant Learning, okay? So any scholarship you see, just try to apply. And if you're eligible for it, why not? So you can see here, now you click on apply. So you can see, I now click on apply. So you choose September 8th is the start date. Then you click on apply. So you see, it's so easy. They made it easy for you. You don't need to go looking for this very course. So here you apply for the admission on the school website. So you apply for admission, start your application, then you have to upload. Here are the things they said you will provide when making the application, and then you hit continue and then start applying for the admission. Okay, now we'll go back to the Commonwealth website. So we've looked at the list of courses and participating universities. If you have any question, please drop it on the comment section. And please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please, this is the time to do so. Let's just pause and then subscribe. Thank you for even stopping by. I'm providing this information for you, and it's something that you should just do to subscribe, so that if there are more answers to your question or even other scholarships, or if you want to learn about graduate study abroad and every other thing, you can learn it from this very channel, okay? Now let's go forward. Then he said, please check with the chosen university for their specific advice on when to apply, admission requirements, and rules for applying. So this is your own work to do. Okay, they are advising you, don't come Commonwealth. When should we apply? When is the admission? So they said Commonwealth shared scholarship application will be shared with the UK university, who will nominate their chosen candidates. So whatever you are doing, make sure it aligns with both the admission you're applying for and the Commonwealth and the Commonwealth scholarship application you will make, because the university you have chosen will be the one to nominate you for the scholarship. The CSE then checks that the candidates nominated meets the eligible criteria and inform candidates if they are successful by August. So you see, now supporting documents, go through this, you will see all the supporting documents that you need. Here, applicants must upload the following documents: proof that they are citizens of or have refugee status. Okay, proof of that's your passport. Then a full transcript detailing all your higher education qualifications. If they are in another language, you have to translate it to English. Then referees from at least 2 individuals in PDF format, signed on institutional letterhead or an email clearly showing the sender's details. So you have to provide all this. Applicants will be considered ineligible if any of the required documents is not included by the closing date. This is very important, because by the closing date, are you able to provide all this, the full transcript, your referee letter, by when was the closing date? Let's see. The closing date is 20th May. So please, these are the things you should be very you should be very mindful of before you even start the application. The CSE will not accept documents submitted outside the online. Okay, when completing the referee letter, referees should be asked to comment as fully as possible on the applicant, keeping in mind the following point for inclusion. So there is something I want to say here: 2 referees in PDF format, signed and on institutional letterhead, or an email clearly showing the sender's details. So it's either you provide email or you provide this very PDF format already signed document. So when completing the referees should be asked to comment as the following. So here are the things your referees should include in whatever when they are writing your referee or providing information about you. So read these things and make sure that they are highlighted in your referee letter. I will advise you to already go to the CSC website application portal here, create your account, and please start the application as soon as possible so that you can even see what they require of you. Choosing university. A list of eligible courses have been chosen, so you click. It's still the same thing that we also have gone through before, so you can see the themes and all that. Anyway, scholar eligibility. Here is the eligibility for you to be qualified: be a citizen or have been granted refugee, be permanently resident in a developing country, hold a first degree of at least upper degree 2-1. So a lower qualification and sufficient relevant experience may be considered in certain cases. So you see, you don't need to make 2-1 for you. If you have 2-1 and have relevant experiences in the area you are applying for, then shoot. Be unable to afford to study. So you have to also explain that you are poor and you are not able to afford this scholarship. So here is what they are looking for. Read about that. Eligible countries. For people who want to start asking me now, what are the countries? How do I know if my country is eligible? Here are the list of eligible countries. Then completing the application form. In the application form, applicants are asked to list all undergraduates, list up to 10 publication and prizes, provide details of their employment history, provide a statement on relevant and their proven work experiences, list names and positions of 2 referees who are qualified to comment on both your candidate's capacity, see what they said here. 1 referee. Oh my goodness, there is an alert, emergency alert. This is a test of the Ontario alert ready system. There is no danger to your health or safety. Oh my goodness, okay, good that there is no danger or anything at all. All right, let's go back, because once any kind of emergency alert shows up in your phone, please, you have to look at it. So that's why I had to pause. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, so list names and positions of 2 referees. We've talked about that. Provide a development impact statement in 4 parts. These are the essay parts. These are the essays that you will write. In the first part, applicants should explain how the proposed scholarship relates to developmental issue at the global, national, and local level, developmental issue connected to their chosen CSE development theme, and the wider sector. The part 2 should explain how they intend to apply their skills once the scholarship ends. You see, the part 3 should outline what they expect will change in development terms following the scholarship, including the outcomes they aim to achieve, the time frame for their implementation, and who the beneficiaries will be. So these are the things that will be in your essay. So in the 4th part, applicants should write about how the impact of their work could be measured and evidenced. Applicants are also asked to confirm what their award objectives are, confirm what their career plans are, and confirm this and that and all that and all that. Summarizes the ways in which they have engaged in voluntary activities. So that's the thing. So open the website, open the portal, start the application, and look through what they require you to fill. So this is the selection criteria, your selection process. You have to go through the general conditions. These are the general conditions for the Commonwealth Distance Learning Scholarship. As you can see here where it says it covers your tuition and study grants where required. See, there are other conditions. They say you cannot hold another scholarship while you are doing this very scholarship. So that will break the law of whatever. So you have to be very mindful of that. If you already have a scholarship, you don't really need to apply for this as well. So just make sure you go through all these general conditions, and here are the frequently asked questions. If you have any question, you can use the contact form. But believe me, use the frequently asked. Most of your questions should have already been answered here. Let's visit the frequently asked page to see. I do not currently have an offer letter from my university. Can I still apply? This is a major question people will usually ask. So here is the answer. If you are applying for the following programs at the university admission is not required at the application stage of the scholarship process and is not an eligible requirement for the CSE. So you do not need admission letter yet when you are applying for the CSE. So that's why identify the course that you want to apply for. Know whether you are qualified for that course and submit application on CSE website. Stating that because you will still select the course you are interested in. You select that course, but you've not applied for the admission. I think they will still ask you, have you obtained admission? So please, however, if you're applying through a nominating agency, you should check the eligibility for your nominating agency. So you see, you don't need any admission for now. So don't waste your time submitting for admission when you have not updated all your information on the CSC website or portal. So please go through all these very things. You can see here they said IELTS is not necessary for this very scholarship, but if the university you are applying to requires it, then you will. So these are the things you need to find out before you even select that course as one of your courses. You will have to check. You have to go to what's it called? You have to go to to the school website and the course website to check their eligibility, know whether you are qualified for the admission without IELTS, and then you can now put them. Also, another thing I want to say is that when applying for the Commonwealth's distant learning, you apply individually. You can't, it's not like Chevening where you have the portal and then you choose like the 3 or 4 or whatever amount of universities and courses that you're interested in. This one, each application has its own university. Like if you are choosing one of the courses, let's see, where is that course? Let's go back to the courses. Let's say if you are choosing this course, if you are choosing one of these courses now, and when you open the portal, you have to apply. I don't know whether things have changed, but I'll go through this portal and say you have to apply to that very, like, all those 6 parts that they said you need to mention when applying for a course, when applying for the CSC Distant Learning Scholarship. Then it's just for this very course and the university. Then you have to create another one and then apply for another course you are interested in. And then if you're interested in 10 courses, then you just know that you're submitting 10 applications on the CSC portal. Okay? So if that has changed, we will know. If it has not changed, then, but I think that's how it's been done. So so that's it. I hope you really enjoyed this. And if you have any question, don't fail to ask me. I will verify all those information that are especially about submitting the applications on the portal so that we can see how it's being done. Because when I knew about it, yeah, that's how we did it. But now we will find out, okay? So that's it. Please, I hope you enjoyed this very video. Just subscribe to my channel, like the video, that's very important so that a lot of people can see it, and also, to promote my videos and my channel. Thank you very much for doing that.